Guys, welcome to our SimScott 185 live stream. 4K in the chat already, making his jokes, and yes, old enough to be your father figure as well, turns out 4K. But yeah, welcome guys. We are here really for only one reason, and that is to put the new Fenix Block 2 through its paces, and by through its paces we mean we're going to fly it, and that is it. What's the big hoo-ha, technical term, what's been going on in the sim world? Well, these engines here are what everyone is going on about, and they are the IAEs. So they sound a little bit different to CFMs. It's all terribly geeky, but there's a few other things on the airplane that have been integrated, which hopefully we'll be able to show as we go through the stream. We're live on VATSIM, and we are in Bahrain, flying ETIHAD, and we'll be going down to Abu Dhabi and IAE, EEE, 4K will correct me. Anyway, there's new engines, guys. That's all you need to know. And yeah, it's pretty quiet over in this part of the world at the moment. There's one other person I think down there who's probably flying the same route as us. Level of detail on this airplane is insane, just in terms of what they've done with the wheels, the dirt. Look at those. Wheel bay is even modelled in 3D. Go up into it, look at that. Oh, it's a cool airplane. And the engines look great. Love how you get the oil streaks as well coming out from all the seams and joins. But yeah, we'll see how it flies, and we'll take away. Oh, I know you don't know how to fly. It's the reason I fly Airbus 4K is that you can't then tell me what to do. So again, you can see the marks from where the jetty connects here, which is all good. It's all really realistic. Cockpit is kind of what it was like before. Nothing sort of super out the ordinary from that perspective. So we're cold and dark. I thought we'd go for the full experience here. And it's an Airbus, so anything that says off, turn on. Cruise supply, turn on the oxygen, always very important. Set navs, turn nav. And that'll align the irises. Come down here, just turn strobe on here. We're slightly ahead of time in the sim at the moment, so it's about 3:30 in the afternoon. Give us a nice sunset flight into into Abu Dhabi. So this is the new and improved iPad. You can move it to an external delay device if you would like to. It's a lot quicker just to jump around, getting around. So we'll import our route from SimBrief. Trying to 4K, trying to make it start like a car. We'll come back to this in a second. We can bring in a SimBrief plan. So this is cool. We'll talk through this. Got the weather, build times, and documents in terms of the checklist. And then there's a user guide in here. Do you really feel so overwhelmed by everything? 4K. This is probably what you should be looking at. Come in here. So you see minus 662 minutes. That's because the flight plan is filed for a different time to what we are in the sim. You can also get current weather. There's no VATSIM ATIS at the moment. So what's it like here? It's 20 degrees in Bahrain. Bit of a wind. Yeah, it definitely can. That's why I fly it. So I don't make any mistakes. I just let the plane do everything. Cavalcade in Abu Dhabi as well. Bit of a wind, 320 knots, no significant weather. So it's going to be good flying conditions getting all the way over there. And this is the random route that we've got. One of the benefits of this new version of the Fenix is it is integrated with GSX. So it kind of does everything for you. We'll take a little bit more fuel, just in case you want to do some, sightseeing. Apply that, and then if you hit load aircraft, you get all these options. Now you get real time, fast time, instant, but you have GSX. Click that, and all hell breaks loose. So it's going to do everything for us, which is kind of cool. And so the fuel truck will fuel us in the way that fuel trucks do, but it will be seamless. And then once the fuel truck's finished, bags will go on into there. And in the meantime, passengers are aboard, so it's all very cool, all very seamless. So yeah, here comes the fuel truck. All good, so we'll leave these guys out here to do their thing, because we've got important things to do up here. So, let's go init request, and that'll bring in our flight plan, which is there. Yeah, 4K, I know you love it. So we're ETIHAD 185, always 185 on the channel. Cost index over here 28, and cruise is only up to 25,000 feet today because it's quite a short flight. It's only about 45 minutes down to Abu Dhabi. But yeah, thought it would be good to do a short little stint on this, and then I'll be off to watch Formula 1 later. If only someone had told me that we don't have up the top there the actual flight timeline. Bear with everyone. Another smooth SimScott stream. Cool. That's all done now. We're in a good position. So, flight plan. Interestingly, coming out of Bahrain, it's not really, I'll show you on the charts, but it's not really sort of standard instrument departures. But there is arrivals into Abu Dhabi. So we'll do iOS 3-1 left, careful not to go 1-3 lefts. And then it's the UCO for Charlie. Got the any builds free scenery as well in Abu Dhabi, so we'll get to see a little look around when we're there as well. So that's all that. In terms of secondary in it, we need to wait for everyone to get on the plane, and we'll do that. What also we have is the ability to move this information now into the MCDU. So we'll do that once everyone's on board. You can see boarding's in real time. Haven't got any cargo on because this man out here is busy fueling us at the moment, so the cargo will come after that. You can see that's all being done automatically. Other thing that we have is with this version, he says, trying to get his keybinds all sorted, is if we turn on the PA. Oh, there we go. Lovely. Bit of PA music. Who doesn't like that? And you'll get to hear the cabin announcements as well. It's pretty cool what they've done. I'm quite a big fan. And I think it's taken it to another level, right? Cool. What I will do is also, just because I imagine it's blaring out quite loudly at the moment, so just turn the flight music down a little bit so you guys can actually hear any announcements. What was the METAR for here? Let's go back to here. METAR's QNH is 1018, so we can dial that in. 1018. Cool. And we'll have a little play now with our charts, because that is important, guys. We need to know where we are going. So, ground charts, come in here. The good thing is you can star things. We'll do that. We'll do the parking stand, and then come back. Departure. So, basically, 30 right, we'll be going off of, I think that's the plan. Now, it's complex 4K, very complex. We'll be using these radar departures, so we'll get that. Have a look at that in a minute. Well, actually, let's look at it now. So, when we take off, you then it's going direct to Bahrain, so it's basically going to be a right turn over the top. Where are we going? That's interesting. So it's like a 345 heading. I think we'll just look back over the top of ourselves and get on our way that way. Feels simpler than what everyone else is doing. Initial clan clearance is 4,000, and you can then exit via all these different channels. Although we don't seem to have one. We've got Bahrain, so it looks like SimBrief hasn't particularly helped here. But if we go into here, pretty sure we're on 30, right? And there's no standard instrument departure. What if there's a transition? 30, right? Transition. No. Okay. Cool. We'll leave that as it is. You can see it's just taking off directly, getting ourselves out of here. Cool. So I think we just do basically a straight out departure, which will work, and then it'll pick up either Bahrain VR or straight into Kitted. Just trying to see. Yeah, it's not one of the exit points here. All good. We will figure it out as a team. Yeah. Cool. Where else are we? So there's a bit of a quirk with the iPad at the moment. It seems to show you facing one way, so we're basically here on the main apron, but we're not parked in that direction, as you can see. We're parked facing the terminal, but that's fine. That's something just to be aware of if you are looking at things. Are you real? No, I'm not real 4K at all. It's all a mirage. It's turn up some lights here. Come down. It's got 2000. There's no ATC on today. I'll put that to all. DRA, auto. That's all good. Nice. I think we got some wing views. It's everyone just getting themselves all tucked up. I am that old, actually, 4K, you're not wrong. Anyway, this is cool. People are still getting on the plane. Lovely stuff. And I suspect we're also boarding. So we've got 172 people on. And we're just waiting for the bikes to come on. And they'll be ready to go, and we'll get ourselves out of here. Oh, it's getting busier in the background here. Turn on FS Realistic. It's a 747 coming in. Looks like a Polar. Yeah, this integration is pretty cool. Big fan of it. Don't think he's loading cash onto the plane though. It's a 747 coming off the runway. We're going to taxi down that way. We can get down to 30 right, and then we'll take off and get ourselves out of here. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, which 4K you're not, but if anyone else is new to the channel and would like to subscribe, hit that like button. It's what all our YouTubers ask you to do. Just helps us battle the YouTube algorithm, right? We need to be recognised. This will be a bit of a sunset flight. Should be good. Do I live inside Edinburgh? Yeah, in the castle is where I live. Pretty big 4K. There goes the 747 behind us, the HL. all very peaceful at the airport at the moment. Oh, this is also in 2K. How cool is that, guys? So, last bags all coming on. Oh, that's loud, isn't it? Someone taking off. We'll jump in here. Hide. We'll just look at how we're getting on boarding. Do I live in Surrey? Yeah, very posh. Very posh. Yeah, just getting some bags. It is indeed. That is my local airport. Right, how are we getting on? So, oh, we're all boarded. Nice. Cool. Right. So, let's get our performance done. So, actually, let's start with this bit. So we can send this to the MCDU, which means if we go to the init, second page, 61 and 31.6 is already in there. Planned, interestingly, 5.9 has gone in, which is good. Cool. So, take off performance. 3 right, it is dry. Sync the load sheet. We don't need to do anything here. This is all Optimum. It's 4K. Sync the weather. Calculate that. And again, we can send this to the MCDU. So we don't have to do this anymore, which is good. 146, 146, 147. 1 down 0.3. 60 degrees. The interesting thing, the thrust reduction hasn't gone over, so 1010. We can do that. 1010 forward slash 1010. Put that in there. 1010 in there. Cool. We've already got the winds, I think. Yeah, we requested those. Flight plan's good. We do need to start. I'll probably put the seatbelt sign on, that'd be helpful, right? And on the exits, and we'll start the APU as well. Nice. Someone taking off in the background. off to Abu Dhabi as well. Hey Oliver. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Newbie. Oliver's always here. He's always flying Ryanair. How are your adventures going, Oliver? Let us know. Let's see, APU. Oh, Oliver. Multitasking, streaming and watching another stream. I couldn't do that. It'd be too difficult. Anyway, APU is fired up, which is good. We can then go to get ready to depart. So if we put the beacon on, it'll do it automatically for us. Disconnects everything. And then everything gets disconnected. Ah, Stan said iPhone open. Nice one. Now, interestingly, normally we get the chat on screen, right? But it's not doing it. Let's try that and do that. Maybe it's not going to work the chat on screen today, which is, you know, a little bit of a disappointment, but you can all see each other on YouTube anyway, so. All good, all good, all good, all good. Let's go and check out the company message down here, probably telling us about our load that we've got with us. Yeah, 2 load sheets, so we'll accept that one. And return that one. Don't really care about. So good. We want our nose to the left, please. Oh, hello. Don't do that. Let's go to 122.8. Alright, alright. Here we go. 122.8. That's on Unicom. Right, let's start these engines and see what the fuss is about. Oh, okay. That sounds pretty decent. It's definitely an Airbus. Right. Pay attention to the safety briefing, please, everyone. Cool. Safety briefing, lovely. Very important. Oh, are we... Oh, okay. Oliver is multitasking at the highest level. Right. If we go to performance, we need one stage of flap. Scooter. And it's down 0.3, which is about there. And we will turn off the APU. APU bleed comes off, master switch comes off. That comes off. What else do we need to do? Taxi light comes on. Nice. Giving us the wave, that's what we want to see. We need to put auto brake to max, and we'll arm our speed brakes, and we'll turn on our weather radar, even though it doesn't work, and we'll go to auto on that. Nice. Right. In terms of taxiing, we're going to head basically all the way down what looks like Zulu. And then we'll go down the runway. Nice one, that's up. Bahrain traffic, ETIHAD 185 is taxiing down taxiway Zulu. We'll join runway 30 left, backtrack, and hold short at Alpha 9 for 30 right. ETIHAD traffic, ETIHAD 185. Why is Airbus real? That's a good question. Such depth to your questions. Right. Get ourselves out of here. Nice. I bet put out the old chat isn't working. Have a play with that outside. What's going on with it, Oliver? I mean, you think you got problems. I've got all these lights everywhere that I'm going through. 4K, I'll be able to help you. Right. On our merry way. Oh, this is cool. We do have to check the cabin as part of this, so we'll do the takeoff test, and that goes away. And then if we call the cabin, they'll then ring us to say they're ready. I'm in the beta of Microsoft Flight Simulator, so there's definitely some things like here that some of the scenery hasn't quite updated to where it needs to be. But that's all good. We know where we're going. And on here you can see on the map. Nice. telephone, and you can see it's flashing here. Oh, okay, cool. Good to know. Turn that off. Go back to VHF1. That's cool. Like the realism that they put in this, I think, is for a free upgrade pretty good. I'll take it. Even if you don't like Airbuses. Still you've got to appreciate it. Right, we'll join here and then backtrack down the runway. Nice. Sounds really well modelled. Really well modelled. And not in this version, but in some of the other versions of the liveries, you get custom interiors as well, which is great. Like, we get so much out of the flight sim community. This stuff is awesome. Big fan, very big fan. A few clouds bubbling up in the distance. Like, you know, rain, isn't it? We're in the middle of the desert. It does look pretty awesome. It's gonna be a lovely, lovely sunset flight. Take us right the way down over the water. Gonna go over. Better focus on what I'm doing. All right, let's get up to the whole point. Welcome. If you're in chat, say hello. Don't be shy. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we just hold here. Cabin's ready. We've had their confirmation. Get our runway turn-off lights on, and we'll bring on the landing lights. Beacons on. It's all good. We're all set up. We're all good to go. Bahrain traffic, ETIHAD 185 taking off runway 30 right for a right turn on course Abu Dhabi. Bahrain traffic. Cool. Get ourselves lined up. Okay, yeah, it's not busy. I would have done those announcements properly, but there's no one around. Literally no one around. Alright, let's hear what these engines sound like when used in full anger. Ooh, it's like a rocket ship. Right, let's go. Hit the chrono. Stick to the centre line or the right hand side of the runway. Really, whatever your preference is, guys. That's V1. Gear comes up. So, British Airways down there in the background. Nice. That noise is so recognisable. If you've ever flown on an Airbus, which 4K you're not allowed to because you don't like them, but So that's in thrust climb now. And we're going to start our right turn. I'll just hand fly this. We'll direct to Kinid and we'll insert that. And we're just going to do a bit of a 360 round to the right. Bad sound. You're never happy, my friends, never happy. Cool. Flight director's come in, bring the flaps up. You see the slats as well, moving back. And just hand fly this round towards our next waypoint. There we go. I know, I know. Autopilot on. Let's climb up to our cruise level. Let's see a runway down there. The old PA just isn't that loud to hear, but it's alright. I think they're up max. Yeah, they are. There we go. Anyway. Oh, everyone throwing shade at the old Fenix, eh? It's good to have choices, guys. Good to have choices. Landing lights still on, right? That's exactly why 4K. Basically, I don't want to make any mistakes that you could go. You could criticize me for it. Nice one. Alright, we're on our way, guys. Beautiful. Nice evening. We'll get through 10,000 feet and then take out our lights, etc. I was gonna say, like, Oliver, you've gotta watch, right? Right, count to 10,000 feet, release lights, and release the passengers as well to roam and have some gin and tonics. Have fun, 4K. Right, let's try and fix this group chat while we're here. Nice. Which OBS overlay, Oliver? Yeah, the browser. I've got it all in there, if that makes sense. But it doesn't seem to want to go in. Oh, I'm a pro, guys. I'm a pro. What'll do? Just sort of climbing up. get some tunes on and I'll try and figure this out. Right, let's just check we're all good. Need to go to standard. Yeah, it doesn't look like the old chat is going to work, unfortunately. Kickstart into life or not. I mean, Oliver's still new to it, so he's got a bit of learning to do, but he's positive and he wants to learn, right? Isn't that right, Oliver? You're over it, mate. You're over it. Right. I'm not sure what's going on with the chat, but we'll figure that out at some point. So, let's just have a little look at our arrival into Abu Dhabi. See us here. It's zooming across some land at the moment. I wonder if it's in. It's not easy to see, is it? Anyway. Let's have a look at ground charts for Abu Dhabi. Add that. Add that, and then go back, and then we want arrival, which is the UCO for Charlie, which is this one, and then we also want 31 left. Have fun, 4K. And then we got the ASUS runway 31 left. Cool. Nice, so arrival comes in via UCO, and then 4 Charlie comes down here, around here, and then we'll get ourselves on approach into the ASUS, so all good. fairly simple. And yeah, it's runway here. Decision height 260 feet roughly. I wonder if the metards and things work in here. Let's see. Weather request. And we're flying it into OMAA. Let's do that. And then do metar, send. Nice. Go to return, receive messages. Ah, cool. So no significant weather. 320 at 13 knots, which means our choice of runway is good because we're on 3-1. Nice. All good. Also look at our landing calculations here. So we're doing 3-1 left. Apply the local metar. Landing weight, it's just a bit of a calculation. So if you go to your flight plan, we're going to land with 3.4 tons. We've got 4.5, so we're going to burn about 1.1. Take off 1.1, gets to 64.4. Nice. Do that. Low auto brake's good. It's going to be dry. This will be fine. Yeah, need a joystick, Oliver. Much easier. So low auto brake is good. It's always exciting, Oliver, when you can't see it that clearly, right? It's 410 though. Solid landing. Solid landing. Right, let's get this little chat sorted. Do have to land. That's quite important, mate. Pretty dirty out that window. Anyway, top of descent, not that far away. And I suspect that this is going to start asking about our landing information. So, come back in here. My flights. Get the arrival METAR here. Ah, cool. There's also someone online from 130 QH1016. Alpha U1 right is being used, which I think will mean a slightly different approach for us. But let's come in and just check that. Arrival U1 right, and it'll be the same. So the 2 Juliet, insert that, and we can have a little look at what that looks like as well. So, 2 Juliet would take us all the way down here, which is where we want to go. So yeah, that basic crossover. Nice. Right. Let's go in with this chat malarkey. Change this to 13 right now, don't we? Unstar you, my friend. Go away. One right, so let's do approach. 2 on right. Cool. $270, that's all good. Cool, cool, cool. So it wants destination data. METAR. So it's QNH1016, so let's go to performance. 1016 in the box. Temperature of 24 degrees, and it's 320 at 13 knots. 20, yeah, 24. And 320 13. 20 at 13 can go in there, nice. And then we said that our decision height is here, 270. Cool. That's all set up nicely. And in terms of our descent, what I'll do, just because, kill that music and give a bit more flight sim. There we go. And also looking at descent wise. Okay, it's going to be the flight level 150 at Kili. So we'll aim for that first and then see if we get picked up by air traffic control. We're almost at top of descent, so we will push this in and we'll go down to 15,000 feet. Nice one. Cool. And use online. 124.4 will be our next port of call. 124.4. Good. Be nice to have some air traffic control as well as we come into land. Cool. So continue our descent down to flight level 150, which is our constraint here, you can see, and 250 knots as well. How cool that worked. And did it work? No. Interesting. Just testing the chat, guys. Don't worry about it. Cool. 124.4. Alright, what are we? We got Bravo. 1820. Abu Dhabi Radar Central, very good afternoon. ETIHAD 185 with you, descending flight level 150. We have Bravo and we're type Airbus A320. Squawk 6006, ETIHAD 185. Go. have a little look at that. Kili to Juliet arrival for runway 31 right, descend 11,000 feet to be leveled by Fenix, ETIHAD 185. QNH 1016, ETIHAD 185. Oh, is it not good? These things happen, Oliver, as long as you learn from them, mate. That's the main thing. Delay of 77 minutes. That's just because I've set the sim time different to what I've set the flight plan time to. Anywho, this is an awesome aircraft. Look at the detail. Love how you get like the runoff here from the oil, all the lubricants. That's a weird word to use on a stream. And if we're going 3-1 right. Okay, we got the taxi charts here. And some parking as well, so that'll be all good. So we're coming 3-1 right over here. Nice. I think you can, he says, when we get near the ground, we can zoom right in using the charts here to taxi ourselves. Show that one on the ground. Well, you're still in one piece, Oliver. That's the main thing, mate. Might have some complaints from your passengers, but I want to go down to 11,000. Let's do that. That was silly. So I had the 15,000 still in the box. Oh, Oliver. Call maintenance. Call maintenance. So let's introduce some speed brakes just to help our descent rate. There they are. Oh, Oliver. People are going to have to go and see the chiropractor. Get their backs all sorted. Anyway. This is kind of cool. Right, we'll go back into manage descent, and we've captured green dot. Put the speed brake in. Away we go. Let's keep looking at this arrival, so you can see where we are. We're this little blue triangle, going over Orgad and then Fenix, or Fenix, and then down towards the runway. Nice. Oliver, I think you could have some complaints, mate, on your on the passengers. Sure, it'll be fine. Just fill out a form, make a claim, it'll all go away. And so we have also the Ini Builds pack here, which I think is things like that, I'm going to say. Send 8,000 feet and cancel any speed or altitude restrictions. ETIHAD 185. Cool. 8,000 feet. Let's go. Descend to that. And we can then stick at around. Let's see. I just got 250 knots. Whiz all the way down. Clearly there's not that many people. So you can see the any builds scenery is starting to come in here. So I think that's Ferrari World around there. And this is some Warner Brothers. That's the airport. So you can see where we're going to be landing. So we'll have a little look around when we get down. I should try it, Oliver. Follow along. Oh, oh gosh. Oh, where was that? Oh, Bravo 9. There's Kilo. Okay, we'll figure out parking when we get down there, I think. It's going to be pretty tricky. Below 10,000, put the localizer on so we know what we're up to. Send 5,000 feet to ETIHAD 185. Nice, so we've not got any speed restrictions or anything like that. Cool. Looks like a fly is being splattered onto the windscreen here. Nice though. Get that. Ooh. Camera crew seated for landing. Nice. That is cool. You can see the dirt on this screen with the sunlight. .3,000 feet and speed 210 ETIHAD 185. Nope. 210. And then 3,000. And we put the speed brake fully out just to slow us down. Fly-by-wire is good, Oliver, right? Use that until they're exactly the same, to be honest, to operate. So I would encourage you, use the free one until you're happy. Look at those views. It's like a racetrack or a horse track. Go with first stage of flaps. Look at this, Sim's looking awesome. Love it. Get the landing lights, always forget those. And to taxi. Oh, hello. There we go. Bring the speed brake in a little bit. Nice. Phoenix is looking good, guys. Looking very good. Right heading 215 and speed 180, ETIHAD 185. Let's pull this out and go to 215. Oh. 180 and what was it, 215. Nice. Next stage of flaps coming. We're heading 280 down to 2000 and cleared for the iOS 31 right and report established, ETIHAD 185. Ooh, that was a lot to... 280, 2000, do that. Ah, oh, look at that sunset. Awesome. Then we see this little line start to move in. We'll hit lock or lock, and that'll get us on the localizer. That's the cabin. That's coming in, so hit lock, and that will capture the OS. There we go. I'm going to report fully established. Got about still 11 miles to run on the localizer. Looking good, Phoenix. Looking very good. Nope, we stay at this height until we're fully established, when this little arrow will start to come down. Or a magenta diamond. Signs. Probably should have put people in their seatbelts. already. (160-4 DME and clear to land runway 31 right, Etihad 185. Gear out. Full flap. Spoilers armed. Cabin's ready. Landing lights. You can see this coming in. And we'll arm approach. So 160 to 4 DME, which is fine, and we capture the localizer. And then we get to 4, we will shove the speed forward and get to our final approach speed. It's all good. Phoenix has been really good. Nice to do a short little flight with it. Sun setting in the desert. And you can see we're at 4.5, 4.4, 4.3, 4.2, 4.1, so that's 4. Let's shove that in and get to our final approach speed. And then we'll hand flat. It's 1,000 feet. We'll kill the autopilot. We'll hand fly this in. See what happens. Bit of a crosswind from the right hand side. Got the SDS, which is the dampening software that comes with Phoenix, so makes everything a bit more realistic, a bit more sluggish. Point means we're not going to flare very well and absolutely nail it into the runway, but you know, let's see. Yeah, it's still on profile, which is good. Wind's now pretty much off the nose at 15 knots. Just dip the nose down a little bit. Bring it back up. Don't want to get too below profile.
Above.
A little bit high. Yeah, we'll continue. Let's get ourselves back on profile a little bit.
100.
Which it says it is, even though the pappies are all white.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
A bit of a float. Very much a float. Let's flare again.
5.
Now we just let the auto brake to its thing. Not a massive fan of centerline today. Do manual braking now. And come off to the go around Oliver now. Caught the float. A little bit of power. It's all good. Had loads of runway left as well. Nothing to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is all these lights that... Straight on Alpha, Bravo 9, Bravo, Lima, and stand 632. Thanks for your help, ETIHAD 185. Right, before we do any of that, let's just clean this bad boy up. Welcome to Abu Dhabi, everyone. Oh. Quite right too, cabin crew. Get AP on. Right, let's figure out where we are, because this is going to be mental, I reckon. Parking brake, please. There we go. Right. Can I use this? Let's go in here, Abu Dhabi. Here I am. Here I am again. Let's zoom in, let's zoom in. I wonder how far this goes. So it only goes there. Okay. So, that's Bravo, anyway. And then Lima is in here. This must be Bravo 9. We'll check that. Lima. And then 6-3. Well, don't disarm doors yet, guys. We're just... we still need to get to our gate. Crumbs. 632. I wonder if we can get GSX2 working. No. Let's not do this. Oop. Left onto Bravo. Which is good. Get the APU started as well. The dark side, I like it. Nice one, guys. Thank you for coming along. Look at this. It looks like some of the scenery hasn't loaded in properly. Welcome to Beta World, guys. We'll just fly. .632 is here. So we'll do a bit of off-roading and then get in there. Look, thank you for watching, guys. And if you no, that doesn't work. Yeah, we'll get ourselves parked up. Don't know why there's grass here. Very strange. Yeah. That is a good question, Oliver. One that I'm asking myself as well. It's grass runway, right? Grass taxiway. I think the scenery hasn't loaded in because of the beta in Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I would love to say it's me going the wrong way, but actually I think this is a Microsoft Flight Simulator thing. Because if I look where we are, we're actually on a taxiway here. And then we're going to turn right in a second into 632. But yeah, no, I can understand the question. Can absolutely understand the question, Oliver. Fair one. Anyway, really enjoyed flying the Phoenix. We'll get ourselves parked up and get ourselves off this grass. Maybe it's grass all the way up until parking. Crumbs. This clearly is not modelled massively well in terms of where we should be going. But let's just, we'll come in between these two buildings here, I think. That's probably where we are. Yeah. Cool. What a mess. What a mess for an end of a stream. Yeah, we'll probably fly a bit later on. Maybe tomorrow. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekends, guys. If we don't stream again, then enjoy it, and I'll show you what happens. So when you have your parking brake on, turn the beacon light off, turn the engines off. In theory, GSX should spring into life now. Let's see. Commence to boarding. Yes, please. That's all good. Oh, maybe GSX isn't going to go into life. Let's turn the beacon off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Seatbelt sign. That. I don't think GSX has recognised where we are. How rude. But there are some cones out. Nice. Looking good, Flight Simulator. Looking good. Oh, there's an airplane going around in the background. But yeah, I would have thought we would have been deboarded. Interesting. Let's just do that. Why don't we do... I think... Oh, it's thinking about it. Oh, yep. Hello. Here we go. Oh, everything's kicking into gear. Baggage opening. I think I've concluded the integration with GSX. I don't know what is happening over here on the left. Anyway, guys, it's been super fun. We will definitely do it again soon. In the meantime, here is the Fenix in all its glory. Looks pretty awesome. I would encourage you to get it if you haven't. But otherwise, have good weekends, guys, and we will speak soon. Cheers.